I hate those type of
Right
jobs.
on the set, 10 seconds.
I'm already live. What are you talking about?
It's on my radio.
Now I can't see what the hell's going on. This sucks.
You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. In no other better freaking place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch, no other than a dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news 5 days a week from right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. Today is Thursday, October 27th, 2016, here inside Shroud of the Avatar. And of course, it is release day. Today is release 35. We got all sorts of interesting information and tidbits for you. We, of course, air it after we got off the air yesterday. The release notes were posted, and we're going to cover that all for you here today.
Yeah, that happened, 10 minutes after we...
It was like really shortly afterwards.
Right after the show ends, release notes come out. So today we're going to interpret the release notes and stand-up corner. But yes, welcome everybody. Don't forget, you can join us in Discord. Just go to nbnn.info, click on the Discord connect button, and then join us in the channel. Use the name that you want us to refer to you by, preferably your game name, so we figure out who we are talking to.
That's right. And of course, where are we going to start today? You said you wanted to twist things up a little bit.
No. I want to keep them normal, which means stand-up corner and then the big news.
We do stand-up on Friday. Especially on a Thursday on a release day. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, hey, there's something special in there that deserves our attention.
Okay. So we're gonna go with the same old, and get started with the stand-up corner, and leave everybody. Now, Holly, you're killing me because I don't hear anything over here. I hear absolutely nothing from you. That's why I put that up there.
Yes, I cannot hear Holly either.
Yeah, so I think you're killing yourself over there. We still have a bug with the music.
I think they changed the volume of the music instruments.
I don't know what they've done. I just know music's still a little narfed. But let's go ahead and get the stand-up up there for everybody. Yeah, sorry, Hallie. I don't know what it is. I don't hear you. Jack don't hear you. So I had to put something out there, and I'm not listening to Stones.
I don't know what you're talking about, Stones. Okay, I can hear Holly, so please, one of y'all put away something. One of y'all put away something.
And now we can hear you. But now you're stepping all over the music we already got playing.
You're killing me, Smalls. Okay, so going over our stand-up corner from yesterday. Remember, today is Thursday, October 27th. So yesterday's stand-up corner was where they stood around their conference room and said, hey, I'm working on this yesterday, I'm working on this today, and then something random gets written down. Although this is definitely the stand-up corner from yesterday because, I saw something being added to it.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah, that's right. So, over in the art department, Bob was working on the Elven Town home and the pristine Gothic home. Kevin was working on bugs. Matt was trying to mark
in the world.
Yeah, he was trying to work on marching in place as far as an emote, and then bugs.
Bug.
And hometown support. Reed was working on lettuce and onions and bugs.
What?
Bugs.
Carrots.
With special sauce.
Yep, and the elven tree home. Scotty was working on Yule stockings and bugs.
Bugs. Oh, shit. No shit.
Yep. Already working on the Christmas stuff.
What?
Yeah. Well,
really-
they screamed bloody murder last year about not having stockings to hang. But I
Yeah.
guess now that we've got chimneys, I guess
We're
we need
going to have
some-
stockings to, yeah, that's right, and hang stockings off of your chimneys. And one of the reasons for the stockings is he's creating 3 rares, then 1 craftable stocking, and then that way they can just change the artwork on the stockings every year for the yearly rares. So that is being done. Over in design, Brandon was working on agriculture data audit and plant data. Chris, new guy Chris, was working on Elad's Lighthouse, Wilderness, and Waterfall. Dan was working on bugs
Bug.
and Playertown updates and Release 35 post-review and hometown support. Finn was working on troll hunting with the
And
flaming
photo
bagpipes. Flaming bagpipes. We need flaming
Yeah, we got to
bagpipes.
get those out. Are those in? Have we? I haven't read that yet.
No, those are not yet in. That was checked on earlier this morning. And Earthquake Effect and Journal. Fire Lotus was working on Release 35 Known Issues book. Sanyo was working on bugs
Bug.
and player documentation. Lum the Mad was working on all the bugs
Bugs.
are fixed. Lies. And Release 36 preparation. Sorcerer Steve was working on bugs
Bug.
and Midris planning and world building tool teaching for the new guys. New guy Travis was working on bugs
Bug.
in Graph Island and Pro Builder review. Over in tech, we had Eric working on bugs
Bug.
and audio and pathfinding. Jason was working on network logging and merchant logging and item logging. Wizard Smoke
Here.
he was working on the Puff Puff Pass and bugs
Bug.
and logging support and validation updates. Yeah, the bubbles were a little late. The Deathbringer one and only was working on bugs
Bugs.
and Linux testing. The Burning Toad.
You missed somebody.
Who did I miss? Who did I miss?
You missed Joaquin.
That's Wizard Smoke.
That's
Oh, did
man.
I not read the bugs and logging support and validation updates?
Then you read them backwards, I believe. Never
right.
mind. Moving right along.
Burning Toad?
The patch notes. Come on.
The burn.
Okay.
Notes.
He's scratching the itch left by the bugs
Bug.
and miscellaneous. Why is there that random comma thrown in there where all the others are and this one has a comma?
Somebody got lazy.
I know.
I'm down, you grandma.
Yeah. Tassilo was working on the store display update and payments audit and forums update and crown store display.
You know, you don't have an English teacher looking over his shoulder.
Yeah, jeez.
Oxford comma, man. Oxford comma. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Killing me, Smalls.
Grammar queen here. Get on with it.
Yeah. Over in QA, Eric was working on regression testing and sanity tests.
Oh my.
He's not finding either one. Reese was working on sanity tests and regression testing and player documentation.
We're gonna document the sanity
That's
and
right.
regression.
Yep. And we're gonna find out that there's none of either.
None of the above.
None of anything. None. None ya. Then Serafino was working on regression testing and customer service. Our production management and other group, we had the Dippy Bird working on bugs.
Bug.
And Jira Triage and Linux hardware.
Do I see somebody wants to put a contract out, or is
What are you talking
asking for their contract?
What are you talking about?
There. Contract. Somebody put PVBG contract out.
Where?
Right there in chat.
Yeah, I see that, but yeah, that's Ronnie. I don't know.
I don't know. I guess she'll have to tell us if she wants to put a contract on somebody.
Maybe.
You can do that.
Where's my elephant?
Yeah. It's easy.
There you go. All right.
Okay. Then,
My elephant!
yeah, moving right along, we have where was I at? Barrick was working on community and the Jade Valley Spotlight and forums and add-on store. Then Hutch was working on bugs
Bug.
and agriculture plants. And Lord British was singing a happy little song. He's been working on the Jiras just to give them all to Lum.
It's about the comedy. I'll say
Yeah.
notes there.
What are you talking about?
Notes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Chaos was working on bugs
Bug.
and offers and database release preparation and an epic breakdown.
Epic breakdown.
Speaking of that,
And then Darkstar was working on the Release 35 post and home review and Release 36 and 37 scheduling and chaotic awards.
Chaotic awards.
So I will tell you this, that yesterday I did go into the office and I did my normal post beer delivery.
Just for that lead in.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
right to it, you know.
Yeah, you got to build up the anticipation. So I did my beer delivery yesterday, and then so I'm delivering beer. Walk by Starr's office, and he's like, "Hey, come here. There's a box for you." So I turn around and I start looking in the trash can because it's like I don't see any box there. Then I turn back around and it's like right on the corner of his desk. It's like really? That's for me? And it's like, yeah, open it up. And right inside
Loved, all right.
was a little metal.
Little shiny.
Little shiny metal.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Oh.
With a pointy star on the end. Well, congratulations.
And it's different than the ones that you can get from Relics by Road.
Was a dick in the box.
It was a really small box, so yeah, it would have been funny. Yeah, and it wasn't connected to his midsection.
Got two of them?
Well, I have the one from Relics by Road, which is actually a grayer color. So it's a gray or silver for the ribbons, silver and black, whereas the Darkstar, the actual official one, is actually white and black.
Correct.
So yes. So Starr gave me the Chaos Medal.
Of course, I'm not going to let you get out of this without telling everybody what exactly he awarded it to you for doing.
It's because I'm awesome.
Chaotic here in the realm.
It's because I'm awesome.
Beer bribery.
No, actually, it's not beer bribery.
No, it has nothing to do with beer.
The beer bribery does not work. They just smile and drink your beer and say thank you.
Yeah, that's about it.
What was it then?
So it is actually related to actions that I undertook at Hobloth, where Laz married some guy wearing a black mustache that pretended to be Jack Frost, even though Jack Frost was not at Hobloth. It was Jack Cynicist. And so then after the fake wedding, there was the Starlong, or the
You're still trying to live that down.
the Darkstar and Lord British debate about virtue versus chaos and which one is the superior. And before the debate, since I was taking pictures of the events and everything else, and I was documenting everything, I was on stage with Starr, and he said that he wanted the Lord's right. Yes. So I turned around and dropped my pants in front of everybody.
Again?
Well, if you give me enough alcohol, it's not much of a big deal for me to drop my pants.
Was that full frontal?
Drinking any alcohol?
It was frontal and backle.
Full frontal?
No. It was just the back.
Yeah. No, he just pulled down posterior.
Yeah. Just the posterior, and I was showing him the pasty whites.
Just the ass. He didn't show the tip. Just the ass.
The sin assist.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you hit ass.
You got it.
Yeah. You have to put the ass in there somehow.
No feeling left in it, right?
Yeah, but then, so some of the audience members were. No one has a picture of this, by the way. So yeah, no screenshots.
Unfortunately.
No. I tried to find some because I think it's funny. Because I wanted a picture of Star's face.
Trust me, if we had them, we'd be showing them. It's not that we have any shame around here.
Damn it.
Where's Laz with his 5 spot when you need him?
I tell you. I just married the guy, for crying out loud.
Oh,
Hey, no, you married some guy wearing a black mustache by the name of Jack Frost. Jack's Assist wasn't there.
Jack is
yeah.
your guy.
Yeah.
Hey, what goes on at Hoblot stays at Hoblot.
Except for all the pictures and videos.
Well, and believe me, most of those pictures have not made it out into the public.
Oh, I'm aware that most of those pictures have not made it out there.
For a price.
Well, see, that's one of those things about Hobloth is, we actually have a group where, we actually share the pictures, but if you are at Hobloth, you're the only people allowed in the group, which keeps Hobloth a little bit more mysterious. Of course, unless you get to come over to Jack's house, come over to my house, and actually
look through thousands of pictures,
show off all the
several thousand pictures. Yeah, it's like here's the video of what this actually looked like.
We need a WikiLeaks.
Yeah, WikiLeaks.
We got some new video out there. Of course, earlier this week, I put out the tour of Portalarium when we were down just 2 weeks ago. And got some really great stuff. So for you guys who haven't seen or don't know who all these developers are and want to learn about a little history of Portalarium, go out to YouTube, look up NBNN News, and check out the latest on the tour. We got a tour from Richard himself. And it was a really informational tour. Got a lot of good stuff on that one. Wasn't my first time, so I did, take a couple side ventures and chat with a couple of the devs, so you get to see that as well.
I think it's funny that I skip the tours now completely.
Yeah, you just go in, walk in, get yourself something to drink, make a cup of coffee, go to sit down and talk to somebody,
Beer bribery.
Yep, beer bribery. That's how I work. But we do have a thing that we were supposed to talk about today. You remember that, right?
I know. We're going to be talking about it for the next 2 days because actually we'll probably be talking about it for a while because a lot of changes came in today.
And it's like people are like,
you want to start with the pictures that were supplied from Thex here real quick just to wet their whistle?
Which one? The I2 and Moist? I got to go find Thex's picture. Oh,
right there.
I know. Copy link.
Show original. Will pop up a box for you for crying out loud.
Copy link. Okay, so we do have new seeds coming into the game. And there's a ton of them.
Yes, there are. And of course, here's just a quick screenshot of some of the new stuff out there. You'll see the banana tree seeds. You'll see lemon seeds. What else do we got in here? We got
onions, peppers, pumpkin. Or pumpkin was already in game, but
Yes.
Where's the carrots at?
tomatoes, and wheat.
Now, wheat, that's the prelude. That's the beginning of
Beer.
brewing. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. You know that. Now, of course, buckets of water are still listed there for 2 gold. And for those of you folks who want to do planting on the cheap, you're going to be able to.
I don't know where you learned how to
harvest
read, but that the weight is 2, the price is 4.
Oh, sorry.
You got me real excited when I heard 2.
Yeah, exactly. I was like,
gold.
whoa, what the hell? Yeah, 4
I
gold.
was going to buckets of water of 4 gold, but they've just introduced free water. So don't
Free
go
water, free
wasting
water.
your money. If you've got more time than gold, go ahead and farm it up yourself. We'll be talking about that here in a minute.
Don't forget about your
As well.
encumbrance, Phil.
We got the screenshot in one of the new Obsidian Kodo vendors, and the list of stuff on here is pretty long now. So,
Well, I love all the black glowing dye, the black glowing pulsing dye, and so you are going
Black
to end up
sparkling
with
dye.
a ton of different dyes. And notice they're all sold in 12 packs.
Yeah. It's got to be a reason for that. I haven't figured it out yet, but it's got to be a reason.
Well, primary
Kodos.
color, secondary color is the reason. Primary, secondary, secondary,
okay.
primary, secondary. So they're trying to make sure that you can dye an entire set. Now, what I would like to do is see them actually have like 2 or 3 dyes at like 1 or 2 Kodos, so that way you can mix and match them a little bit better. Because otherwise, you end up with
Well,
all
of course,
one
that's
color.
one of the things the crafters are waiting for. They're waiting to be able to take and mix and match and get their own recipes and create these things.
These they're
from
not going
scratch.
to be able to do.
I want to
Yeah, well, I don't know. Why not? Why can't we crush some, some diamonds or something like that into a mixture of a dye to make sparkling dye? So
Or enchant them.
Yeah,
what,
exactly. Magical enchantments. Come on, man. We live in a world where anything is possible. Come on.
Nothing is possible. What are you talking about?
Yeah. You're going to die.
That is
We're
right.
all going
You're
to die.
going to
That's
die.
the one thing we do know.
Skill decay.
You're
Oh,
breaking
don't.
my immersion, man. You're breaking my immersion.
Killing me, Smalls.
All right, I've
No,
got
no,
at
no.
least 35 instructions up on the screen here.
Why would you do that? I mean, we had the oddest thing before the show. Led Zepp was reading.
Yeah, but we have no
I
proof of
didn't
that.
really like what I was reading.
Well, maybe someone was streaming that. It wasn't me, though.
Yeah, okay. We'll have to go back and look at the tape.
No, it wasn't me. Okay, so we do have the release 35 instructions because today is release day. Yes.
You didn't waste no time. Did you lose a lot of experience in death out there, Indy? How was your death experience? Do tell.
How was your experience?
Well, we know about the death experience. We'll get into that as we cover this stuff. But there's going to be big hits to, death is going to have a penalty now is one of the things we've got. But let's go ahead and get these release instructions started. And we'll cover all the details and all the nitty gritty stuff as the forums start to explode with people complaining about all the new changes, which is always fun. Always fun.
So starting off, Starr mentions that there's a Path of Love polish. They have continued polishing the Path of Love, and when you're polishing the Path of Love, you have to make sure that you have a firm grip and you go up and down, and occasionally use some spit or other lubricant. Okay, our doors continues to be the main focus with lots of fixes, polishing, additions to the city and the quests leading from it. In particular, the Tower of the Shuttered Eye is no longer a side quest and has been fully incorporated into the main Path of Love storyline. That also means that the Tower of the Shuttered Eye has been level adjusted, so it's been brought down a couple of notches to make everything easier. I don't know. I haven't been in it yet.
I'll
It is,
tell you later.
yeah. The path in general has been better balanced to match the player's expected levels at that point in the story, while they did make progress on the region-specific clothing for the perennial coast, even getting in new NPC faces for several characters, including Min Liang Tan. The region clothing will not appear in game until release 36. So, yeah. Roving encounters, we talked about that a lot for the past few days. They have made their first appearance, and a few people have already bug reported those for not working properly.
Yes,
Food and
roving encounters were pretty interesting in the QA, as when you experienced a roving encounter and entered into the scene, the encounter was supposed to disappear and respawn someplace else, which wasn't happening. Which was funny because you'd come out of the encounter and you got stuck in almost an infinite loop if you weren't ready for it, and right back in was one of the little bugs that was happening out there.
Well, that bug has not made it to the live. The one that's made it to live is the roving encounters won't pull you into a scene.
Oh, they come up and hug you and love you and kiss
Yeah,
you
yeah,
and
yeah.
call
So
you George.
yeah,
They look like
so-
they have something to say, but they don't do anything.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I just wanted to look at you.
We'll have to get out and check that out. But
Yeah.
roving encounters are in, folks. So look out for those, and I'm sure we're going to hear all sorts of interesting complaints about that one. I already see it coming. What do you mean I got to run around? That takes me forever.
Yep.
They still catch me and I get sucked in. What's the point?
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, so food and water. We do know that you need to eat food in order to have your focus and your hit points regenerate faster. And
Damn it. One more thing you got to do.
Yeah,
Damn
you got to
it,
do
that's
things.
such a
Yeah.
Already, come on.
And they've added a bunch of new recipes, as well as they have added water harvesting into the game. And I'm not even skimming this. Blah.
I know that, but let's go ahead and show them water harvesting here. Where are you,
Okay.
by the way?
Well, I'm in my chair.
No, you're not. There.
Yeah, I randomly just crashed out too.
I was just gonna say, it's just me and Holly. I don't even know if Holly's here.
Hey,
She
hey,
crashed out a minute ago too.
you know what that means? It's time to do is continue reading while I restart the game.
That's right.
After I intact.
We'll show them after we're finished. Then.
In task? Launch
Where's
again?
my elephant?
Where was I?
Food and water.
Food and water. They have added the ability to gather water, which we will demonstrate after I am back in game. And planters now indicate whether or not plants have been watered or not. So as soon as you water a plant, it will have a dark circle around where you watered. Yay!
What skill is that?
Watering.
Watering plants.
So it
What
looks
skill?
like a dog took a little piddle on the plant. You'll see a little dark spot there.
Just a little one. It looks like Led Zepp's been marking his territory again, is what it is.
Check your lock.
Crescent player, how are you today?
Okay, then after that, where was I? Then blah blah blah. They've added a bunch of new
blah,
plants,
blah,
and that should make more self-sufficient, or cooking a much more self-sufficient, as long as you have a farmer friend.
No carrots, though.
And then they goes into the thanks, and then we can skip down to what's really going on with the story quest. We already read this part. We already talked about the Tower of the Shuttered Eye. We already talked about Ordoros, but we have not talked about the Brittany sewers.
That's right. A lot of
Yes.
changes coming up for the Brittany sewers.
Yes, some of you already know that there's something evil going on deep in the heart of the Brittany sewers, without spoiling too much for those who haven't been there. I think it's just safe to say that there have been a handful of high-level enemies in a central room, and one of them had a key that gave you access to their treasure room, and that is changing in Release 35. And so the fight has been changed to a wave-based fight, and the number of waves may change in the future. Then there's also the fact that once the fight starts, an open gate before the boss fight will close and not reopen until the players in the boss fight win or dies. That means no more reinforcements allowed after the fight begins. The key is going away so people can't skip that boss fight. And it's going to be a door. So I am back in-game. And no one's playing instruments.
I see that. I am, and then Holly's playing right over me again. I don't know what the story is.
I hear neither one of you. Maybe you should bug report it.
It's Release 35. Come on. Get with it. Next.
And I have to change which Shroud game I'm actually looking at.
Oh, you got more than one going?
Well, I'm trying to patch the real client, and it's sometimes a little temperamental.
It's an easy way to do that. It's called copy and paste. You copy your Steam directory over and voila, you're done.
Don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be prudent. Okay, so let's go harvest some water. I'm going all the way to mine, way back behind my.
He's gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and just run over here. And we'll shrink this down for a minute.
So 1,
but yes,
2,
you can go up to
3,
Wishing Well.
4,
double click
5,
on
6, 7.
You counting, Jack?
And Mom's not doing it now.
Filling bucket.
It's not working.
Man, I don't know what your issue is. It works for me.
That's
I don't know. Where did you go? Let's go to your fountain and see.
Here comes another bucket.
Oh, maybe yours has been watered out.
Oh, there's the lovely pathfinding.
Well went dry. And you guys got to step it up.
Oh.
Hey, I got my bucket.
Slow.
What the hell? I can't harvest off.
You broke it. You broke
I did.
it.
Broke the well?
Well, I was
But yes,
accidentally
you can actually
picking it up.
Go to a wishing well, go to a fountain, and get your buckets of water to plant your crops.
As soon as I sat down, I crashed out again.
Yet another lovely time sink.
Then Harvest was located in the Verdantis region, and if we go back to the release stuff, because you know what, it gives me something to do when I'm restarting the game. You ready for Harvest?
Yeah.
Harvest was originally Forest 01 base template, and then it's been upgraded, and you can tell from the pictures that have all been released, it looks nothing like it did before. It's got things called new trees, a variety of trees, crops, wheat, pumpkins, all kinds of foresty things that make it look like it is fall. Then, let's see, moving right along from there, we do have the Novia Overworld. They made sure that there were roadways connecting all NPC towns and player-run towns, and those towns not on the storyline, mainly occupied by players, more like mainly empty. And then there was some celestial mechanics that were bug fixed, and thanks to the due diligence of Bowen Bloodgood from the community, we do know that there will not be a celestial alignment for 22,000 years before there's a perfect alignment.
Perfect alignment.
That's game years.
I have no idea.
You would lose it.
I have no idea whether or not that's game years or real life years.
Let's hope the former.
As I would take that bet, Zetastic.
Because let's see.
You'd lose that one.
Lead'll still be around.
So even if so, what one game year is what 1 month, right? Is that
I think
right?
so.
Something like that.
Okay, so if I take 22,000 and divide that by 12. No, wait, no,
Well,
actually,
7 days
shit.
is what?
I need to divide that by 4. And then divide it by 12. That means in 458 years, there will be a perfect alignment if it's game years versus real life years.
Yes, I'm thinking they're talking game years there.
That still breaks down to 458 real life years.
Yeah.
So we're never going to see that.
Then
Then,
let us know how it looks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then after that, we do have the better directions when asking NPCs such as guards for directions. Hey, where is everybody?
Everybody's crashed out.
We all crashed.
Okay. I only see Holly. Holly and I are the only ones here. It's our set.
That's all I was seeing, but Holly crashed out earlier too. He had just gotten back. Moving
Trying to
right on.
default to my friggin' launcher that's still patching.
Damn Russians.
Okay. Then, so guards will, and NPCs now give better directions, and they especially worked on those in Aerie, Odorus, Braemar, Desolace, Exeter, Kingsport, Solania, Soultown, blah, 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 blah. And now if they ask you for something, they will now tell you, they will now put a little marker on your compass for objects. So if you ask for things, yeah. Maybe y'all should stop playing, and that might be what's crashing the damn game.
Stop playing.
Did you crash?
Well, if you think about, well, other than me crashing
And
while
can you hear
moving
the
things,
music?
just yours,
Okay, well then,
maybe.
not me, not you.
Well, at least you're in the game.
Yep.
I'm downloading it 1/20th modem speed here.
Hey man, just because they're patch servers on dial-up doesn't mean there's anything wrong with that.
That's what I could swear it is, man.
I think the real patch server really is on dial-up for most days. It
That's
is
funny.
ridiculously slow.
That'd be Prodigy.
Use the Steam
Moving
client
right
much
along.
faster. The Oracle Clock Watchers, they have modified the Oracle's virtue test from the reset, old reset at 24 hours and changed it to midnight game server time,
Which is
which
nice.
which is
Half
not
the
U.S.
time.
Eastern time. Oh wait, actually game server time
It
is actually
US
Eastern.
time.
Yeah,
Yes.
which is really funny
Every
because
night at midnight the clock resets.
which is really funny because everything is actually done in New Britannia time, which is Central time. Huh. Yeah. Broken time zones. Then Resolute NPC
that's
behaviors.
why all the rewards and stuff are paid out at 1 o'clock instead of noon because
Yeah.
of Eastern time.
Yeah. It's 5 o'clock
Anyway.
somewhere. I need a beer.
That's right.
Resolute
Need a
NPC
drink.
behaviors were they added scheduling and behaviors. Brittany Central NPC behaviors, they did a pass through Central Brittany, adding schedules and behaviors. Anti-theft behaviors. Many more buildings across game now have the anti-theft behaviors built in due to some nested prefab work done by Sanyo. And NPCs at night will now start walking around with a torch in hand in some towns. Yay.
It's an interesting, yeah. You got to watch that animation. That's fun to watch. You'll be running down the road and the guard will have a torch. He won't have a torch. He'll have
Awesome.
a torch. And he won't have a torch. Be like Jack the Lamplighter.
Excellent. Then multiplayer combat balance. The pass was made through the combat skills, creature stats, player stats, advancement rates, zone difficulties, and other values for continued balance of multiplayer combat. They have also created additional skills and spells. And the thing that Led Zepp was complaining about way before the show, and not understanding how things work.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to hear you expound upon that with all your multiple assumptions.
Adventuring
Go ahead,
skill
tell me.
decay.
Skills will now decay. This is triggered when you die. Right now, this accumulates a maximum of 4 hours worth of decay. So the XP that you earned for the previous 4 hours to death. Yes. Yeah.
No
Is
way.
gonzo.
That can't be right. You never get anywhere.
For now, this only applies to adventuring skills, crafting skills, and crafting skills do not yet decay. Skills set to train or maintain will spend XP out of your experience pool before actually removing XP from the skill.
Okay, you really clarified that.
What more clarity do you need? You're going to lose experience on death. Is that simple enough?
What is
for
the
you?
4 hours worth of decay? What does that mean?
That means up to 4 hours worth of skill gain is the max possible that you will lose. So if you went out and adventured for 4 hours, you will lose 4 hours worth of adventuring skill maximum. Does that make sense?
Not specific enough.
Okay, so wait. Here, let's put it in a way that Led Zepp will actually understand. Okay, so you go hunting for 4 hours. You gain 1%. If you die, you will lose a maximum of that 1%.
For 4 hours.
If you have the skill set to maintain or go up, it will expend that possible full loss out of your XP pool. No, it's not more XP. It's from a different source. It's taking it preferentially out.
You gotta maintain it, so it takes more.
I'll tell you what, we'll put you on a payment plan. We'll take out XP every time you log in, and we'll have no problem.
Yeah.
We'll see. More explanation, I'm sure, is sure to come. But
Very simple. But moving right along, we are running tight on time, so let's get one or two more of these items covered today.
Encumbrance is now based off of the weight of encumbrance that you were overweight. So if you're carrying if you can carry 500 pounds and you're carrying 1,000 pounds, it will slow your movement by 2.
2.
Yeah.
That overland speed or underland speed?
Overland. Inside of scenes, it doesn't affect. Inside of player towns or inside of towns, it does not affect your movement speed.
Just run all over the place.
Encumbrance has now been made more realistic in its behavior. Previously, players could carry any amount and still move at a decent speed. Focus would slowly drain away at a constant rate, but running out of focus would not prevent movement. Now, if you run out of focus, you will not be moving. In addition to being... What? What?
You'll prevent movement. Stop!
Yeah.
Yes.
Take a break. Have lunch.
Sit down, relax. You ain't going nowhere.
Yes.
Come back.
So, encumbrance will slow the player and use focus proportionally with the amount they are overloaded. Carrying twice the amount you're supposed to carry will cut your movement speed in half and drain focus at a slow rate. Carrying 10 times the amount you will make you move around 1/10 your usual speed and use 10 times as much focus. There is a lower cap to show how slow players can move, but focus costs continue to rise. Additionally, running out of focus will now prevent movement until the player has a chance to rest and regain some focus. Good luck with your mules. It is advised that players who are carrying an extreme amount of goods stop by a bank and load before the patch, which was posted last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, this actually came out yesterday, so.
Well, no. The movement speed was actually done. The encumbrance, I thought, was a few. Yeah, I thought that was early in the week, not just yesterday.
Yeah, not the notes, but morning.
Yeah. But it is that time where it is time for us to go over the calendar.
But
See
real
if I can
quick,
find
for
it.
those you folks who had not logged in yet, hope you all went to the bank last night to unload just in case.
Well, if you're in town, it's not going to kill you. It's only if you're outside of town. Yay.
Yeah, supposedly. Those-
Alrighty, what do we got next? It's that time of the day
Calendar?
already, ain't it?
Calendar?
Time to get the calendar up there.
Calendar's already up there. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Smalls.
There it is.
Thursday, October 27th here in Shroud of the Avatar. Got to give a shout out to my mother. It's Mom's birthday today. Happy birthday,
That's
Mom.
my wife's birthday, too.
Happy birthday,
cool,
Mom.
Cool. Yep. I'm going to go take a trip, see my brother, sister-in-law, the kids, do a weekend dinner, all that fun stuff, celebrate Mom's birthday here.
She's probably only a couple years older than my old lady. Ooh, she better not be listening.
You should be spending some quality time with your old lady today.
She's out for work.
Yeah, she's going to put a knife through that blow-up doll.
Damn it. Not another one. Not another one. It's getting expensive.
Moving right along.
Oh, I thought you were doing the community calendar today.
I never do the community calendar.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so our community calendar is brought to us by Avatar Circle. You can find it on nbnn.info. Just click on the calendar button. Since it is a community calendar, it is the things that are happening in-game. Let's see where to begin. It is currently administered by Kazan Phoenix Fire in-game, or you may know him on Discord or in the forums as Wrath Phoenix. All times are Central Daylight Time, or as we prefer to refer to it, New Britannia Time. It is now... I don't know where I'm going. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Squirrel. Okay, Squirrel's gone, so if you were listening to Avatar's Radio this morning, you could have listened to our friends Drake and Wind for T for 2. In case you missed it, it will never air again. Today at noon, 3, 6, 9, and 12, and do not correct me, we do have two idiots on Radio Free Britannia, WRFB.
WRFB.
.rocks.
But you know it's not at 9.
Yes, I do. It is at 9.
That's right, because somebody's taking the day off today. I forgot.
See? Yep. Like I said, don't correct me. Yep. So, tune in for those two idiots that don't know what the hell they're talking about, and they misinterpret the news all day long on a show called Lunch with Laz and Jack.
What kind of schedule?
Yeah, what's that? At 4 o'clock on Avatar's Radio, we do have Golden Wing Going Country because it is 5 o'clock somewhere on the East Coast. At 6 o'clock on Avatar's Radio is Dr. DJ Selly doing his Faster and Louder show.
Faster, louder.
At 7 p.m., if you're interested in some PvE, you can join the Phoenix Republic for their PvE nights. Contact Kazan Phoenix Fire or Malhari for more info. Yay! At 8 o'clock on Avatar's Radio is DJ Striker Sparhawk with his Lost in the Spaces show. Our very own Nurse Justin is taking the night off on Radio Free Britannia. I believe she...
What?
Yep. So she's not going to be online tonight. At 9 o'clock, if you're interested in some PvP...
may not show up to fill those shoes.
We'll find out. Yeah. And someone missed a cue. There it is. If you're interested in that, you can join the Gladiator Wars. You can always contact our friend Pestilence for more information, and that's going to take place in the town of Finchfield. Registration begins between 9 and 9:50, and the battles begin promptly at 10. And the final event of the evening is going to be on Avatar's Radio, where that is Amber Rain more than likely going to be doing Temper Tantrum Tea Days. I have not heard anything about our friend Pollux lately, so we wish him the best.
I have not heard or seen or anything. Hope he's doing all right.
Yep. And that is our community calendar of this Thursday, or Thursday, October 27th, in Shroud of the Avatar.
Shroud of the Avatar. Hey, look, it's Wolftum hanging out here with us. Howdy, Wolfie. Good to see you.
Wait, where is he? Where is he?
So you're not here again. You must have crashed again.
Shit.
He ain't here either, though.
Yeah, that's not gonna fly. That's not.
Well, moving right along.
Moving right along.
Stop us from.
You can stand there and look at the one way that I have everything frozen in time on my screen, and that's what I'm just gonna leave it as.
Hey, I've done it. Yeah, I've done it. Believe me. It's, sometimes you never know. We once put 15 minutes of us just sitting there in a loop and waiting to see if anybody knew it was live or not.
Yeah, the frozen screen will remain persistent until the end of the show, because it is time for us to thank everybody.
Thank all those good folks who keep us running, like the good people over at the Alkenshire and Markham Farms. Thexidor Markham here in studio with us. Wholesale cotton reagents, vegetables, and ale located at Dawn's Keep, south of central Brittany. And Thex, have we figured out what we're doing real quick with the giveaways tomorrow?
Yep,
we're giving away...
We're going to give away a bunch of cotton. We'll be doing that here in studio. We'll be handing out cotton to everybody who shows up, anybody who comes in on the Discord app or goes on the Twitch channel, if we can track them down.
We can. All we got to do is have those good folks send us contact information or tell us where to meet them afterwards and set that all up. So we'll be giving away, what was it, a metric shit ton?
A metric shit ton
of blood cotton.
Of game
That's
cotton.
Right. And, of course, Coil More Wands, putting the magic in your hands. Arius Coil More only sells the best and highest exceptional wands out there. Check him out if you're looking for a wonderful wand. Our friends over at the BMC want you for the BMC Gridiron every Sunday at 5:30. Sign-ups at 5 o'clock. It's the meanest, foulest, nastiest blood sport in all of Novia. The rules are, there are no rules. Check it out. Black Rock Cove every Sunday. Our friend Ben over at Relics by Rild. Ben, I'm coming to see you, buddy. Again, relicsbyrild.com has got all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. You get your t-shirts, get your hats, patches, drinkware, coinage, comic books, hoodies. I don't know, we got hoodies yet? Skull caps.
I talked to him yesterday.
Much more. Did you?
I saw him in game yesterday. He says he has a lot of cool stuff coming down the pipe.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff. We're going to be showing off at SodaCon East here in about a week or so. And of course, I'll be there to capture it all and bring it all to you guys. I'll bring you video, pictures, and all that fun stuff as always. Our friend Jacob White over at SodaMap.com. SodaMap is truth, so says Lord British. If you ever get lost, need to find your way, need to find something, somebody says, hey, meet me over here, and you don't know where here is, go to SodaMap.com, pull it up, type in the name of the town you're looking for, and boom, you've got directions. That's simple. Our friends over at SodaTaming.com, SodaCraft.com, and SodaCrafting.wiki. These guys done a lot of hard work getting the information you need for crafting, taming, getting those buffs on your equipment, and much, much more. Check those guys out. And of course, last but not least, gotta talk about our friends over at Shroud Marketplace, shroudmarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. Jack, you want to take it from here?
Yeah, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. We do have to thank our latest vendor, the Movers and Shakers Incorporated. They're actually selling some of their game gold, and so if you are looking for game gold, you're looking for crafting materials, you could always contact Auchenshire and Markham Farms and buy some bulk cotton from Shroud Marketplace. Bulk. 1,000 raw cotton, and there was a massive price reduction down to $25. Yay. You don't see that? Are you not looking? Oh, yeah. You need some cotton? I know where you can buy some. shroudmarketplace.com. If you're interested in becoming a vendor, you can list any game-related item or service. That includes services like decorating or music service or crafting service or even weddings and more.
Weddings and more. That's right. If you're looking to have a wedding, you're looking to get hitched, you're looking to have a guild meeting or an event, major party, anything like that, come out to Weddings and More by Laz. We've got all the land you need. I've got all the village properties. I've got keep properties. I've got all sorts of properties to use to spread out and help throw your event. So if you need an event done, you plan on getting hitched, you need a wedding gown, you need tuxedos for a party you attend, come see Laz. He can get you set up and have the wedding of your dreams.
Will Jack leave his pants on?
Maybe. Wedding. If you ask for me to drop my pants, I'll probably
we can do a pantless wedding.
Yeah, we
do a naked wedding.
Christine wedding.
I don't know why you're obsessed with that. It's so disturbing on so many levels. I mean, why would you want to punch each other at your wedding?
You're coming.
Yeah, I'll probably be there just to witness it.
Over, Jack.
No. Don't forget, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. And don't forget, each of those vendors that you see on Shroud Marketplace is a different player. It is not the market price setting these prices. This is the individual players who are setting their prices.
That's right. This is a free market, man. Everybody's setting their prices, and you can see exactly what everybody's asking for. Again, what I love about it is I don't have to go trolling forums. I don't have to go PM, look at these PM me and see if the guy's actually legit or not. It's right there on the marketplace, plain as day.
Yeah.
You either got an auction or you got a sales price, and you make your payment, you get your item, and you'll go away happy as a clam. And of course, last but not least on the list today,
we have to thank you guys. Because we couldn't do this show without you guys, and we do it for you guys.
Right.
Use guys.
Love
use
you
guys.
Use guys.
That's right. Use guys. Y'all.
Love you guys.
Love y'all.
Hey, you guys. Yeah, who remembers that?
You need some Rocky Road ice cream?
Yeah, Led Zepp's cringing in the corner now.
Change the channel.
But that's right. We got to thank you folks for helping keep us going and doing what we do out here. We love you guys, and we do it for you. We love keeping you guys informed. We love all the feedback. Of course, again, you guys are welcome to come join us any day of the week here. Well, Monday through Friday at least. And come on in, talk to us, say hello. And of course, if you've got something you want to put on that calendar, you can come see me. You can find Justin. You can find Winfield or a host of other people out there to get your events on the calendar as well. If you've got something you want to promote, something you want to talk about, come on down and talk to us. We'll get the word out about that. And again, Halloween events. I know that we've got a big Halloween event. Ultima has got one coming up, I believe, too. Is that what I heard? If he's sitting there and he can comment. Actually,
He crashed.
So
Yep.
almost all of the crashes have occurred in Owl's Head.
Very interesting. But meanwhile, that's going to be about it for us for today, folks. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to go play and see how much we can really break the servers with all this fun stuff going on. And we'll bring you more with Release 35 live here in Shroud Avatar going on right now. And we'll be back tomorrow bringing you more updates, news, sports, weather, crazy wild happenings, and the latest goings on from right here inside Shrouded Avatar. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Stay tuned, and we'll be back with more tomorrow. Tomorrow got no exit music.
Well, it doesn't matter. I can't hear anything anyways because my cam's frozen.
Because I crashed as well, so
Awesome. So we're both staring at blank screen or frozen screens.
yeah.
Well, according to Chris, almost all of that's happening in Owl's Head, so it's Owl's Head. They broke Owl's Head.
I'm gonna die.
Yes, we are.